isn't really sort of vacuum packed plastic. That is quite loud. So, same as before, just twist and pull when you kind of find it the right place. There's basically like a key at the back. It's really tough to do, I don't know why it's really tough, it just is. And then pull it. Strength to do it. So again, I just realised it's another or something, a bit different colour. Yeah, I think it is, but we'll see. Again, the leaflet. So we have Volkswagen Golf, we have a Suzuki Jimny. These are just like nicknames, I assume. So Apex Carver, Street Shield, Ford F-150 Raptor Cross Racer, Volkswagen Golf Rat Look, Lamborghini Urus Italian Travel, Dodge Charger RT Dragstar, Ford F-150 Raptor, Toyota Hiace Smoke Ace, Suzuki Jimny Non-Cruise. It is an Urus as well. Ford F-150 Raptor, Hyperlifter, Lamborghini Urus Mountain Racer, so that's what it is. Toyota GT86 GT Drifter, Renault Megane RS Mega Shock, Toyota Hiace Adventure Ace, Suzuki Jimny Backpacker, Volkswagen Golf Beach Patrol, and Dodge Charger RT Rumble. So obviously they're sort of the same cars, but different looks, different aesthetics. And it's basically saying there's 4 different types of the same car, I assume. I assume that's what it means. But then there wasn't 4 of the same on here. But there's rarities as well. So you've got cool, rare, super rare, and then ultra rare. I really want the GTA 6, but I'm probably not going to get it because obviously it's rare. So this is another Urus, but a different style, called the Mountain Racer. And if we compare it to the previous one in the previous video, which was this one, Italian Travel, so we have 3, 7 and 6, and we have 3, 6, 6, so slightly less on slower, basically, but all the other attributes are the same. So again, we have like a cargo container, and it contains a collectible keyring. I don't really understand, if you was to buy the whole set, then you'd just get loads of key rings, but you wouldn't want 12 different, the same key ring, but different ones on the same key ring, if that makes sense. It would look weird if you had like 12 of the same key ring on the same keys. But yeah. And there it is. So the door's open, as with all Majorette cars, which is what I really like about Majorette cars. So unlike Hot Wheels, the door's open. We have the same sort of style. We've got the top mount for the skis or something, and then but the livery's different. So we have the number 63, and the red stripe going across the middle section of the side. Red wheels instead of I think it was gold, because it was a gold car. So Lamborghini emblem on the front and back. We have the actual text Lamborghini on the back. Nice colour. It's like I think it's like a charcoal grey on camera. I'm not really sure. It sort of looks a bit bluish, but to the eye it's definitely like a really dark charcoal grey. And just on the bottom we have Made in Thailand 164, just the address of the Majorette company, the reference, and then we have this like serial number here, BK 050 721 Lamborghini Urus. So with these tune-ups you get some surprises, which is basically what you add to the car to make them look different. So we have the bottom bit first of all, if I can get it out. Again, we have stickers and a top accessory. So the stickers, they're actually different to the previous one. So we have the same Majorette Tune Up's logo. We have peace symbol, checkered flag. We have a Pac-Man lookalike ghost, a dice or die, I think it's a singular, a flame, and it's kind of up to you where you want to put them, or even whether you want to put them all on at all, really. We've got the bottom kind of diffuser thing that clips on. So the back is the two exhausts, and the front is like the grill. So line it up and just click it in. It looks cool. It looks chunky. It's unique because you don't really see that on diecast cars very much. So just trying to see which is the right way. So so that must be, this is a canoe. So the back seat is at the back here. So, and then we've got that like rope bit at the front. So and then we have like the bit at the bottom of the clip-in bit. So it didn't really click in place. It wasn't really a very nice sort of click. It just kind of just felt like it went in. But yeah, there it is in all its glory. So it's ready for a canoeing adventure in Italy, obviously, because it's Lamborghini. But yeah, very cool. That's the second one anyway, so let's put that to one side. Let's unbox the third one now. Right now. Okay, so same as before. Open here. They don't really, I don't know whether it's just my technique which is wrong or something else, but they just don't seem to. Maybe you have to do it quickly. Just not doing it quick enough, but then it's an ASMR video. I don't really want to be too loud. But I guess if you're quicker, you get the loud stuff is kind of finished quicker. Don't be too loud, Crinkles, because that's just always ruins the video. These are really tight, these plastic packing things. It's very tight. Same again, Arnold Schwarzenegger strength to open the vault of impossibleness. Well, I'm going to try and use my weak hand to see if I can actually do it. And the answer is no. It's ridiculously difficult. I have seen a couple of videos of people doing it online, like on YouTube Shorts and stuff, and to them it just seems effortless, but to me it's just very difficult, to the point where I feel like I need a tool to like open it, like use some scissors or like just break it open. But or pliers would probably be good actually. But there's a bit where it just is near impossible to open, and there we go, and it like gives a bit, and you just have to, I mean, you can look at the dimples on my fingers as well, like it's actually really difficult to do. I might have to pause the video, it's that hard. You just have to like, I don't know, like just get my jumper or something, maybe that's easier. Oh, there we go. You have to make sure it's like loose, but then you don't know where the key is. It's a really awkward thing. Sorry guys. It's probably very boring to watch this bit. You're just here for the sounds, but I'm just really frustrated. So you have to like find the sweet spot. There we go. As you can see, like with the hole, so the key itself is a certain shape, and that corresponds to that shape in there. So for example, if it's this way, then it's unlocked, but if you turn it, it obviously locks in there. I'm not going to like make my life harder by locking it again, but I'm just going to show you guys how it works, because chimney's quite nice. I do actually own a chimney diecast car, but it's not a Majorette, so I might put this in my cabinet because I have a diecast car cabinet, which this would look cool in because it's green and I'm looking for a green car to fill the space, so I'll probably show you guys one day my collection, but it's quite big. And there it is in all its glory. The detailing with Majorette cars is really good. So the Suzuki logo, for example, in my chimney that I own, I think it's an RSZ or something. It's like a Chinese brand, but the S logo, the Suzuki, is just, you can't even tell a Suzuki. It's just like smudgy. But this is very detailed. The stickers and the back as well. It says, you can see it says Suzuki Chimney, and it's something like all grip or something. I think it says all grip. It's really small, but I think it says all grip, which means it's a proper 4x4 chimney. This is the latest shaped chimney as well. It's really nice. They have a bit of a cult following, and they're really expensive here in England to purchase the real car. I think they're like something like £27,000 or £25,000 for a 2019, 2020 sort of shape. But with all Majorette cars, they should have suspension. This kind of does actually. I think. Oh, there we go. It kind of does. Kind of doesn't. On the table. It sort of does. I wouldn't say it's amazing though, but you can see it's got give in the suspension. But it's a really nice colour. And so what do we have with the accessories? We have like a cage, some stickers, and this small thing. Put them down. I think that's it. So it makes it like a bit like it reminds me of a video game. If you're a gamer, if you're not, then just ignore me. But it's called Twisted Metal, and it reminds me of that because it's just a game about, like, I guess there was a series of films called Mad Max. It's a bit like that as well, just making things a bit like Nomad, a bit sort of crazy, a bit off-roady, a bit sort of in the outback sort of thing. It's hard to explain, but you wouldn't see this in your everyday streets around your house unless you lived right out in the sticks. It just reminds me of something like Nomad, something sort of a bit out there, a bit different. I think that's the right word, Nomad. I don't really remember what it means, but it's sort of like a name that kind of means a bit different and a bit wild and a bit sort of out there, sort of out in the open, in the sticks. That's what my interpretation is of it. This, I don't know if this goes on the top actually, because there's no sort of thing to go in this hole. So there's like something for the hole, but I'm not sure. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, you're probably screaming at me down 3 through the camera to say, put it there. It kind of feels like it doesn't fit there. Maybe the other way. Like that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know. Maybe it's in the middle then. Sort of there or something. That looks okay. What does the leaflet say then? It's right there. So, yeah, it does go on top. So that weird bit. When I say weird bit, the thing that looks like two flasks or something, it basically says goes. So there's no. Okay, I'm a bit confused, but just there we go. That kind of fits there. And it kind of feels okay in there. It's not really solid, it's a bit like it's moving about a bit, but we'll go with it. And there we have it, a Nomad Mad Max chimney. And what was the actual technical term for it in terms of Majorette? And what was the rarity? So it wasn't backpacker because it's a different colour, so it's rarer. We're not talking Street Shield, we're talking somewhere here. Not Cruise, no. So it's a green one. Maybe it is actually, maybe it is backpacker. Yeah, it must be. So we have the cooler one, which is obviously common. It's a common variant, but the image shows the colour's a bit weird. So this looks orange to me. The cage looks orange. Really put it side by side. Okay. And we have terrain is 7, so really good off-road. Speed, really slow. It is. That's right. And style 2. Really crap to style, okay. Looks shit. Sorry. I don't know, I'm supposed. Well, it's my channel. If I want to swear, I will. But if there's any kids watching, I'm sorry. So, yeah, backpacker chimney. So the speed is 1, and the reason for that is because these are 1.4 or 1.5, I think, naturally aspirated. So I think they've got like, they produce 100 horsepower or something like that, which is quite slow. They didn't have a turbo, but people have done turbo conversions for chimneys. And then we have it. We have all 3 cars. There was one from the previous video, which was another Urus, but these are the tune-ups. I do actually prefer, so I quite like the chunkiness, but I prefer the look without this stuff. I don't know, what do you think, guys? Do you prefer it like this, or do you prefer it like this?